Well, after haunting Gillingham Town in the Dorset Senior Cup, Wimborne are suffering a frightening slip in the league. With only 5 points in 5 games from October. What can they do to recover? Visitors on the charge. All defence hasn't dealt with that. Here's Taylor, and it's in. 3 minutes into the game, Wimborne having a nightmare start. Wimborne on the charge. Here comes the cross. Oldring off the upright. Goodness me, this might not be Wimborne's day. Price with the free kick. It's floated in. Taylor, 2-0. Wimborne have a mountain to climb now. Kellaway, Burbridge, crosses in, looks for Holmes, saved. Here's Lovell at the follow-up. Wimborne halfway back. 2-1, 25 minutes to go. Well, we've seen them score goals a lot recently. Could they do it again? Here come Wimborne again. Burbridge over the top. He's found Holmes. He's round the keeper, and it's 2-2. Who else was it going to be? Toby Holmes with brilliant composure, and 2 sensational minutes of Wimborne football have drawn them level with Shortwood United. 2-2. Look at the Magpies go. Burbridge stealing it. They want all 3 points at Cuthbury. Here he goes, off the upright. Wimborne getting closer. 10 minutes to go. Jack Lovell still driving, still going, shooting, scoring! Istanbul 2005, eat your heart out. Wimborne, Jack Lovell, what a comeback from the Magpies. Burbridge still driving. Here's Baston, and that's the 5th goal for Wimborne Town. From 2-0 down at half-time, they are winning 5-2. And could this be a turning point for the Magpies?
So we scored 5 in 32 minutes, Shane.
It's going back to half-time. We said about the work rate, desire, the passion, and that's all we asked of them. And for them to answer it the way they have, it's pleasing for the management. It really is, and it's pleasing for the players because it shows they can do it.
With 13 goals in 2 games, can Wimborne Town get their first win on the road since the middle of September to continue their winning run? And against Cirencester Town, who only have 1 home win this season, this could be the place to break the hoodoo. Maybury bearing down on goal. He's gone for it. Oh, it's a beauty. He only scores worldies from 25 yards out. 1-0. Dunton scores. Cirencester level. 1-1 with 15 minutes to go. Goalie Yankerman puts it on the floor. Oh, he hasn't seen Burbridge. He's stolen it. Here's Holmes. And he's nicked it on the 90th minute. Comes to Stoko. Baston. Holmes, brilliant control. Into the path of Burbridge. 1-0. Well, doesn't Luke Burbridge deserve that goal? He's been brilliant for the last couple of games. Didn't get a goal against Shortwood, but set up so much. But Luke Burbridge striking with force to give Wimborne the lead against Mangotsfield. They're in scorching form. Gone for the shots. That's the nearest Mangotsfield have got to threatening Benfield's goal. Wimborne all over Mangotsfield right now. Stoko, Kellaway, Holmes into Baston, and that is 2-0. Wimborne have been knocking on the door throughout the second half, and they burst through now. Sam Baston, his 3rd goal of the season. They just cannot stop scoring right now, the Magpies. 2-0. Here goes Holmes, inside, goes for goal. Oh, he's not stopped very often. He was then. Could have been 3-0. Kellaway, driving at the heart, into Holmes, keeps on his feet. Comes to Baston, looking for a second, and missing just to the left of the post. Wimborne are in scintillating form right now. The Magpies flying forward again through Baston. Now it comes to Holmes. He's got Burbridge on the right, cuts inside, going towards the middle. He's been brought down, and it's a penalty to the home side. Stoko scores for 3-0. That just sums up Wimborne today. Emphatic in their performance. Mangotsfield with a chance. Comes to Weeks, and that's a consolation goal for their away side. Wimborne have won 4 games on the bounce.
This level and any level, you know, you've got to earn the right to play and win games, but first and foremost you need to dig in and work hard. And we knew that would be the case. We know all about what these teams are like, you know, and their fight and hurry and try and win the ball.
We didn't get the clean sheet, which we deserved today.
Yeah, we did. We switched off, didn't we? We've got to be a bit more resilient, I think. Yeah, it's giving free kicks away, and obviously we've got to do better. I felt sorry for Gerrard, if anything. Goalkeeper, he deserves a clean sheet.
Yeah,
you know, but not to be. We've had a fantastic November at the moment.
We have. That was our third consecutive league win.
Yeah,
and we beat Gillingham as well. So that's 4 games on the trot.
Yes,
I think we've won.
Absolutely. So not taking anything away from them, but it's a little bit. There's a bit of taste in your mouth, really, to give that one away. But
you're a hard man, Mr. Holmes.
So, what was your favourite game of that season, Graham?
Well, my most favourite game, I mean, obviously there's been very many, but it goes back to November 2017 on a very, very cold day. I drove up with a packed car of directors. The only thing I knew about Slimbridge was the bird wetland area. I've never been to the football ground before, but the very first goal was James Stoko, came down the right wing. He meant to cross it, and he went straight in the back of the net. He'll claim it, of course.
Callaway finding Stoko. Going to put a cross in. Oh, he scored! That's an unbelievable goal from James Stoko. It's 2 in 2 games. Did he mean it? I'm not sure. But either way, James Stoko's opened the scoring in spectacular style. 1-0. Here's Lawson bearing down. Benfield saved, but it bounces into the net. A cruel way to concede the equaliser.
Second one, Matty Oldring had a header.
Oldring, 2-1. Wimborne back ahead. Slimbridge only level for 4 minutes. At the set piece, Oldring's always a danger. Climbing high and always scoring.
A nice dribble by Toby Holmes. That made it 3.
Here comes Holmes driving at the defence. Oh, what a super little goal. Just under the keeper. Defenders left in his way, goalkeeper's baffled. That's the reality of facing Toby Holmes as he makes it 3-1.
Louis Callaway added a 4th.
Lovell setting Burbridge running. He puts it in. Callaway, and it's a 4th goal. Not even a half time. The Magpies are flying high now.
30 minutes.
Just look at this. Brilliant attacking football from Matty Holmes' boys. And they are surging ahead against Slimbridge.
And that wasn't it before half time, because Millie Maybury had a fantastic free kick outside the box. And right in the top right hand corner, in it went. And what a start. 5-1 up at half time.
Maybury. He only had one thing on his mind. He goes for the goal. It's magnificent from Maybury. The cherry on top of a superb first half for Wimborne. That puts them 5-1 ahead of Slimbridge. Unstoppable.
But for me, the most exciting bit was actually, I'd had a cup of tea with the other directors, and as I was walking out, all I suddenly heard was the ripping of the net and this ball suddenly appearing in it.
Oh, Wimborne jumping out the blocks for the second half. Burbridge, he looks for Maybury. He's not going to shoot again. He does. Oh, wow. Maybury was the second goal. Another from outside the penalty box. Unbelievable from Maybury. He only ever scores worldies. 6-1. Unbelievable start to the second half.
So I've seen the goal again on replay, and it was a great kick from Billy Maybury. It was his second of the game. Made it 6-1, and we weren't done then.
Nash steps up. Oh, dearie me. It's just not Slimbridge's day.
Luke Holmes had a little volley, made it 7.
Oldring. Baston. Here's Luke Holmes. Oh, it's another majestic Magpies goal. Out of his feet, into the top corner. Michael Carrick-esque from Luke Holmes. for the 7th goal. Back from his suspension. What a way to announce your return.
A typical Luke Burbridge, a little dribble around the right hand side and he tucked it away.
Here's Luke Burbridge. Still going. And still going. It's brilliant. Wow. Just wow. Wimborne have been wonderful today as they finish 8-1 victors against Slimbridge. What a way to cap it off.
8-1, a fantastic game, and it's a game I shall never forget.
And now to the Cup. Can Wimborne Town make it an unbeaten November and a place in the Dorset Senior Cup semi-finals? It's been a grueling 50 minutes. Here's a chance, and here's the goal! Toby Holmes, his 25th of the season. And what an important one it could be. It gives Wimborne a 1-0 lead. Brilliant defending. Now they come away. Burbage over the top. Here comes Holmes again. Inside the defender. Over. Oh, ho, ho. Magical from Toby Holmes to double the lead. He can smash them, he can slot them, and he can chip them. And that should surely put Wimborne into the semi-finals of the Dorset Senior Cup. A winning November for Wimborne.
We had to soak up a bit of pressure as well at times because of the way that they played. And you have to give credit to the team, the whole team, because, like I say, they were quite ruthless the way they played, and they were looking for the longer balls into the front man. The defenders, 2 centre-halves, to be fair, the whole back four, they did really well today. They were still putting pressure on them. They changed their formation, which is a credit to us as well, to show us a bit of respect because we're doing so well. So when you look at that, overall, the actual team play was fantastic, and we defended perfectly, and it worked. It worked exactly how we hoped that the game would go. You can see everyone's fighting position now. We've got a small squad, but everyone wants to be in the team starting 11 every week. So come Saturday, I think we've got a bit of a headache problem of who do we start on Saturday for the
Nice headache to have, though, isn't
Yeah, it's great. It's brilliant.
So November, Matty, was a bit of a contrast to October. We won all 5 games and we were team of the month.
Yeah, fantastic month. One of months as a manager, you sort of sit there, result after result, and performance to marry it, just came in. And it was just a matter of just keeping the boys level-headed, tweak a few tiny little things and just keep the repetition of the same things going. Obviously the 4 league wins, 12 points out of 12 was fantastic. And then the scalp against Dorchester in the Cup. They brought a strong team down. They were a strong side at the time with Mark Germain as their manager, and it was quite a tough game, aggressive game, and we come out 2-0 victors. So that month was so pleasing in terms of the league games we won and to get through to the next round of the Cup, which was one of our targets at the start of the season as well. We wanted to really do well in the Dorset Cup after, I think it's 20 years of the club not winning the silverware. The character of the team was so important. After that reaction we spoke about from the month before, I think we was 2-0 down against Shortwood, one of the first games of the month, and we come back and won 5-2 and absolutely blitzed them the last half an hour. Fantastic start. And then I think it was Cirencester away, a game that we would have lost. I think we went 1 up, then it was 1-1 and they were right on top of us. And then Burbs was very, very clever. I think it was very late in the game. It might have been 89th, possibly 90th minute. And he stood behind the keeper and the goalie's just spun the ball forward thinking there was no one behind him, and Burbs has just nipped him behind him, played it to Toby, scored the winner. Things like that were starting to change for us, and they weren't very happy. I think they thought that can't be allowed, but yeah, we got the win, and we just seemed to really roll on from then, and the confidence in the team. The team was very settled as well. Players seemed to know their responsibilities and their roles, and it was a brilliant month. And to be recognised by the league as the team of the month was, great achievement for the lads in general.
20 goals from Wimborne in November. What can they deliver for Christmas? Burbridge cutting inside. Lovell, Stokoe goes for glory. Superb from Stokoe. His 4th goal in 5 games. It's an absolute corker. And Wimborne once again have the lead. 1-0. Gardner. We're siving through the Magpies' defence. Low cross. It's in the back of the net. Harper Penman punishes Wimborne Town. Stokoe to win it from the penalty. Off the upright, across the line. Oh, ever so close for Wimborne. Denied by the relegation battlers. but they are looking up going into December. A rare week off has been given to the Magpies after their draw against Barnstable Town, and they need it against a very impressive Kidlington side. Visiting Cuthbury for the first time, who will come out on top in this Christmas cracker? Stokoe going long. He's found Holmes brilliantly. Gets round one defender, past another, bearing down on goal, wrapped up by the keeper. This Kidlington side are not kidding around. Maybury spreading play. Wimborne starting to spread their wings against this Kidlington side, trying to find a way through. Oh, this could be it. Bearing down on goal, across the shot. Here comes Burbridge against the defender. Oh, the gap's opening up. Burbridge bursting past the defence. He's got a couple to face. Going for a shot himself, straight at the keeper. How has he kept out all these shots? Ball's still alive. Comes out to the Magpies' left. Here's Holmes. He'll go for the shot. Straight at the keeper again. 3 minutes to go. Perhaps one more chance. Holmes driving at the defence. He's got Holmes on the left. He finds the forward. He's gone round the keeper. Could this be it? Toby Holmes with the winning goal. They have been trying to break this Kidlington side, and finally they do it with 3 minutes to go. What a cracker.
It was scrappy, wasn't it, Danny?
At the end of the day, it was just one of those where it wasn't really pretty to watch to start with until, later on in the game. In the second half, the pressure was on us a lot. I thought they were getting at us, and we weathered the storm. We were making some silly mistakes, but we weathered the storm really well.
And that was only Kidlington's 4th league defeat of the season.
It's hard league, isn't it? Everyone's
It is, yeah. It's a tough old league.
The boys are in a good place at the moment. It's like when you get the momentum of winning. So, hopefully we can keep doing it and get some points.
Halfway mark of the league fast approaching. That means reverse fixtures. Can Wimborne keep flying against Didcot Town, the side that handed them their first defeat of the season back in August? It's been all Didcot in the first 10 minutes. In floats the corner, and in goes the ball. Adam Leroy, the Didcot captain, giving his side the lead just like they did 5 months ago. Callaway intercepting. Burbridge getting involved. Stokoe and Callaway combining brilliantly. Wimborne trying to pick apart this Didcot defence. Here comes Maybury. Tries to float the ball into Burbridge. Cleared away. They are facing a wall right now. Wind blowing against Wimborne right now. Callaway working to find Lovell, who's got the ball. Finds him again. Comes to Burbridge. Across to Lovell! Would you believe it? The man with 26 goals this season has missed from 6 yards out. Lovell finding Holmes. How dominant Wimborne have been. Holmes with the shot. Gilder saves it up to the rebound. Is Louis Callaway for the 5th. They dominated in the first half with 4 goals in 14 minutes. What a way to bounce back from the Didcot disappointment for Matty Holmes' boys. Here's Burbridge skipping away again. Into the middle, and there is goal number 6. Matt Oldring flicking it in with the back of his foot like Cristiano Ronaldo. There may be cloudy skies, but the Wimborne Stars are out to shine. Only 10 minutes left before Bishop's Cleeve's torment is over. Burbridge again, a goal, but that is number 7. Lee Francis pouncing on the rebound despite Gilder's best efforts. Wimborne Town secure an early Christmas present, a 10th win of the season, and the playoffs still in their sights. Merry Christmas, Magpies.
Okay, so this afternoon we made a long journey to Bishop's Cleeve, and if you remember, earlier in the season we beat them 4-2 at home. But we've beaten them here 7-1 today, which has been a terrific performance, and I was hoping that Danny Holmes would be here to talk to us a little bit about this, but I wonder if this gentleman here can help us with this terrific start. Well,
Yeah.
What a surprise! What a surprise!
Sometimes we can go a little bit like the roller coaster ride, we were worrying about, will they get back into it? So it was a good bit of talking about psychologically, mentally, thinking about getting the job done, and they did as well, again excellently. So it takes us into the Christmas period on a high.
It does set us up really well, doesn't it, today? So the next game is against Winchester on Tuesday at home at the Cuthberry. Kick off 3 o'clock.
It's already been a joyful Christmas for Wimborne, but can they end 2017 on a high? Maybe at the free kick. Oh, and it's in! Matt Aldring with the last touch. And Wimborne finally have the lead after a battling first half. It's 2-2 for the defender, and Wimborne lead 1-0. Sweet revenge this would be on the bank holiday defeat from August. Lovely back heel from Jack Lovell. Penny working the 1-2 with Burbridge. May go for goal here, he does. Oh, he's found the bottom corner, the right back. He doesn't score very often, Steph Penny, but that could be a knockout blow by Wimborne Town against Winchester City in this Boxing Day clash. It's bundled all the way in, and the lead is doubled, 2-0. Holmes' corner, it's a battle in the box, still alive. Aldring picking it out. He finds Burbridge, comes to Holmes, and he finds the back of the net. Well, isn't it fitting the man with 28 goals this season gets the last of 2017. It's a very happy new year at Cuthberry.
But the way the boys are playing, they can take on anyone there, Matty.
Well, if they go out and just work hard like they do, and they set themselves up and they know their jobs, you're right, Graham, but you've just got to make sure people stay fit in our squad. And, teams that might playing us a full squad.
Yeah.
And then we'll say that confident, and we will have that little blip where we sort of maybe lose a couple, but normally the boys have got good resolution and they stick together and they can bounce back very, very quickly. It's looking good at the moment, but we always said along that 58 points is the key. Not get carried away now. We're getting close. I think we need 6 wins now.
Yes, so we've got 39 points now.
So we need 6 more wins out of that, and then we'll just see what happens from there.
So Matty, what pleased you about December's performances?
I think it was a genuinely pleasing month all round, Graham, and to pick one out is a little bit difficult, but I'd have to pick the Kidlington game. I think in months gone by, that might have been one where we drew the game or we might have lost 1-0. But I remember it was very late, 89th minute, and I think Luke's picked the ball up in the midfield, his beater player, played that trademark ball through like Burbs had been doing during the season as well, and split the defence. Toby's in, routed the keeper, and we've scored. We won the game 1-0 right in the last minute. And I think I can remember the crowd's reaction and the buzz of everyone was jumping around on the side to get them 3 points. That was a really special moment, because them games are so tight, and the form we were in, our mentality, I thought, they were good little turning points over the season where you're trying to build momentum, to win them games. So it's so important. And I think the Cleve game, Graham, as well, was huge. We went there the season before and lost 4-0. Really disappointed with the performance there. I think that's the only time I think that year I lost it as a manager in terms of really having a go at the players, their attitude. So I was mindful going there on the bus on the way up, and I made the players really aware that before the game, this is all about attitude today, because I think Cleve would have fancied winning the game against Wimborne that day. And I think we scored 4, Graham.
In the first 14 minutes.
In the first 14 minutes, what a start. You just can't ask for any more than that. And the attitude from everyone was fantastic. And I think we scored goals from all over the park. Frano come up, we won. Matty O come up with a back flick through his legs, and fantastic football, and I was absolutely delighted with that performance for sure, especially away from home.
And followed it up with the Boxing Day game against Winchester.
The Winchester away game in August was a tough one to take, because we lost there 1-0 to a header far post, where I felt we could have got something from that month. So a local derby, as always, you want to do well. And it was a tight game, and we played really, really well and got a 3-0 result, which I was pleased with. And I must mention Steph's goal. He's come on a sub, and he's cutting off the right hand side and scored a beautiful left foot shot in the corner, which sort of sealed the points really, and just kept the ship steadily building in terms of the points, just to keep momentum going. So no, it was a pleasing month all round.
Wimborne sitting 4th in the table, 2 points off the top. They are really looking up. But a trip to Salisbury is massive on New Year's Day. That's why there's a crowd of nearly 1,000 here at the Raymond McKenfield Stadium. Wimborne on the front foot at the corner. Stoko comes away from him. Mabry lining up just wide of the mark. Bit of air tennis. Some nice work, clears the ball out to wide for Salisbury. Here's Danny Young. He's got Penny in front of him in defence. He's going to go for the shot. It bounces past Benfield and it's in. For the first time since the middle of December, Wimborne are behind. Kellaway trying to drive at this Salisbury defence. Clear it, but not very far. Still a chance. Here's Penny. He'll go for the shot. Just over the bar. He can't repeat his heroics against Winchester. Matty Holmes' side continuing to push. Salisbury spreads out to Mabry. He's got lots of options. One of them Burbage on the opposite wing. He's got Holmes in front of him. He'll go for that cross perhaps. Just goes over the top. Lovely on the outside foot. Oh, it needed the keeper to stop Toby Holmes. Luke Holmes. Oh, he's gone for goal. Goodness me. Now it's Lovell's turn to drive. He's gone for the low cross. It's gone into the middle. There's Toby Holmes. He can't get his foot onto it though. Just not falling for Wimborne. Wimborne continuing to apply pressure. Here's Toby Holmes. He's got round the defence. He's gone down. And it's a free kick. But the question is, what colour will the card be? Kane O'Keefe is the man who permitted the foul. It's only a yellow. Was the last man though? That's a question to be asked. Aldrin quickly from the free kick. Wimborne looking out wide. Here comes Penny going into the middle for Holmes. Ever so close once again for Wimborne. Here they come again. The Magpies flying forward. Cross goes in, looking for Penny. Goes for the acrobatic, but doesn't quite come off. Wimborne must surely be scratching their heads at how they haven't scored yet. Here comes Burbridge attacking again. Trying to go round the defender, and he's gone down, and this is a free kick as well. Could this be a chance? Mabry puts in the cross, looks for Lovell, collides with the keeper. Here's Toby Holmes. That should surely be the equaliser. No, the referee has disallowed it. Oh, how on earth have they not scored? It's just not going to be Wimborne's day, is it? Well, here's Stuart Green. He's past Aldring and Arnold, just the goalkeeper, Benfield. And it's 2-0 to the home side. Salisbury steal the victory at the death, despite a cathedral full of chances for Wimborne. No deity smiles on them tonight.
Over the whole game, I can't grumble. The lads put a real shift in and played some wonderful football at times. I think even some of the Salisbury supporters would agree that they got away with it. I think one of the best performances of the season, although it's a negative result for us.
Well, despite defeat, Wimborne remain in the top 4 and promotion is a real possible target this season.